Got a baby this morning, and possibly two. What you got, Mama? Nope, just one big baby. Ned, she doesn't want you there. She doesn't like you like the other sheep. So yeah, just one baby on her. Still not the ewe I thought would lamb. There's another baby. Okay, she did have twins. Good, Mom. So this is what I mean when I talk about humpy lambs. See how he's got the hump in his back, his tail's tucked under. He's nursing Mom from behind, which tells me one or two things. She either doesn't want him nursing, so he's having to sneak, although she is standing for him, or she's not making enough milk to keep him going. So he's just grabbing as much as he possibly can while she's standing still. Now she does have another lamb, but I have no clue where he is. So I'm gonna probably pull this one out and throw it in the bottle baby pen, because he is definitely not getting enough to keep him nourished. Okay, so there she has both lambs, and you can see the bigger one is definitely holding his own. So I am gonna pull that little one, and she'll just keep raising that bigger one. All right, it is sale day. And how many do we have? 20? 20?
Yeah.
So we got 20 head going to the sale, which is what we hoped we would have. They're not huge, but it's just that kind of year for us. Good afternoon. It has been one of those days. It's been a busy day so far. We got some trees this morning. We took sheep to the sale. We took 20 head of boys to the sale. We had a set of twins, and now we're feeding bottle babies, and I'm back to shaking bottles because my mixer broke. My new one will be here on Monday, so then I will have a mixer again, and I won't be shaking. But we are up to 7 bottle babies right now, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm making 6 bottles because 2 of them are, actually 3 of them. 1 of them is just a couple days old, and 2 of them are less than a week old, or just at a week. So I'm only gonna make 6, and then we'll split the remainder between those little ones. But the 4 big ones they'll get their bottles. And then we need to separate off some moms and wean some more lambs, vaccinate, and get those moms and babies out of jugs, and I don't know what else after that. That's enough for this afternoon. We've got the boys out on pasture, and for the most part they're pretty content. And down here we had one jump last night into the girls, and we still haven't found him. So this afternoon, we are going to do our best to find him and pull him out, and hope no funny business happened during the night. Looking for a sheep with 2 blue tags. Oh, there he is. Oh, no. That's a wether. Okay. one blue tag. So we did manage to get him back in. Oh yeah, there he is. So just the two babies from this mom today. These two that I figured would lamb 10 days ago still haven't. So maybe tomorrow. So girl and boy. We did a thing. Smart thing? I don't know. But it's a thing. Hi, sweetheart. So, this... Well, she doesn't have a name. I mean, she does have a name. But they called her Sheep. And since we say that word about 1,000 times a day, it makes it a little difficult for us to call her that, because she may get confused when we're calling the sheep and her. So we need to come up with a name for her. She's a year old, is spayed, which is the biggest point for us. And yeah, I'm not so sure it was a smart thing, but we're hoping, where she has already been in with sheep before. She was living with a ram and a couple of ewes and was really like attached to them. So I'm hoping we can join her up with our sheep with Ned and get him to have a partner when he goes and deals with the sheep, and that he can kind of teach her how to be a guard dog. So there's that. I keep waiting and hoping. She's content right here. And the other one is down at the feed bunk and is content over there. So we'll see. Maybe they'll give me babies by morning. Good morning. So we put them in the kennel last night. We put her in with Ned. He's not happy about it, but hopefully that way she can kind of hook up with him. And then she had a buddy for the night. Although this one wanted to be part of the party. So he barked at him all night. So we still don't have a name for her. And I think we've both kind of decided we want to stick with an S name, because I'm leaning towards Sandy. He's leaning towards Stella. So maybe we'll come up with something different or pick between one of those two. Still no babies. Nothing from her this morning and nothing from her this morning. Bottle's all ready for morning feeding, and we don't have a whole lot of milk left. So I'm not really sure what we're gonna do. Last couple times we've gone to the store, they have been out of milk. The big bags, they just apparently are a shortage or something. All we can get are the little bags, and last time we went, this was the only bag they had left. So I'm hoping tomorrow they will have more. This is going to be where our greenhouse is going to go. And so he has a corner here and a corner here. And he's going to go ahead and kill the grass. I've been trying to figure out where to put my herb garden. I wanted it in the front of the house. We've got kind of a patch of dirt that when we had a potbelly pig, he dug up my entire lawn, and that side's never really recovered. But it only gets about, I don't know, by 3:30 today, it was already completely covered in shadows from the trees. So now we're thinking maybe right here, between this garden and the greenhouse that's gonna go here, that maybe we could put it there. I wanted it right out the front door because it's my herb garden and I'd be doing a lot of cooking with it. But sometimes you just have to make do. I don't really know another spot that I could put it that would be as good as out here in the super sunshine, which cloud covered today, no sun anyway. Yeah, so I think maybe that'll be the plan, unless I can convince him to let me get a couple of those, I can't remember what they're called, they're like the tower thingies, and then I could use those for all my herbs. Well, no, not all of them. Most of them, but not all of them. Not sure what Casper and Patty are watching, but could just be us. Could be the fact that Ned and our girl are in the kennel still, but they've been pretty much there all day. This is where we're gonna put the orchard. I've got 2 apple trees. I need to get some peach trees and some cherry trees and maybe a couple of pear trees. And then we'll clean up all of that mess from the old greenhouse. And, maybe that's where my herb garden needs to go. Actually not a bad idea. That would give me a lot, oh no, but we graveled it. I got a loader, he can dig that out. He just reminded me that's where my window greenhouse is gonna go. But we have plenty of room. So we could put the window greenhouse on the mound here where the old greenhouse was. And then back over here, I could put my herb garden between where the, over here in this little green spot is where the squash and pumpkins are gonna go. And then, so I could put them between there and here. I have options. Okay, so the garden for the squash is gonna be in this section over here. This used to be our old garden like 20 years ago. And then we've got all this space here between where the window greenhouse is. So I could put it all through in here. That's an idea. And I could put it over there, but eventually our plan is to have a farm market, farm stand, that's what they're called. And so that section is going to be pretty much all, it's already has a home? No, it already has a designation, so we're gonna just leave it be. Hi guys, are you getting along? I know you want out with the sheep so bad, sis, but if I let you out, you're gonna run. Need you bonded to Ned, and we'll take you on another walk tomorrow. So what we'll do to get her used to the property is we'll take her on a walk of the perimeter of the farm, and that way she will know the boundaries and she won't go to the neighbors, hopefully. She won't go over to the canal, hopefully, and she'll learn this is home. But I need her settled before I can just let her go. So she'll stick with Ned for a couple days, and then you get these two idiots. She thinks she's a tough dog, and I don't know why he puts up with her, but he does. They'll sit and play like this for hours. So before we let her loose, we need to get her bonded. We need to get her used to the place. And then I have some panels that we're gonna set up, maybe like out by the boys, that they can be in, so they're with the sheep, but not with the sheep. You know, she came from a place where she was with the sheep. So I'm not worried about her going after them or hurting them. It's more of just keeping her here on our place and not having her wander or try to go back from where we got her. So it's a step-by-step process. It's not something that just happens in a day. All right, let's go see if those two ewes had babies yet and start feeding. So I just took the wrapping off that ewe, that little lamb, and she's walking upright. Not that she'll like stop long enough for me to get a picture. See right through there. You could. Okay, girls. Come on, everybody out. Good girls. We didn't get anybody in here weaned out this weekend. It was in the plan, but we ended up, well, yesterday we went and got a dog, and today we did a bunch of gardening prep. Started a bunch of seeds. He sprayed that garden plot. He's doing a bunch of other spraying, and just never got to weaning, so we'll probably try to get some tomorrow night. Oh, no, he has a meeting tomorrow night, so maybe Tuesday. So I will be on my own feeding tomorrow, which isn't a big deal. I just don't like driving the loader. It's not my favorite thing to do. Little tractors I love, the loader, not so much. But maybe we'll get those guys weaned on Tuesday and then go from there. So yeah, she is walking on both legs. I am so happy. Good, sweetie. You got your babies? Yeah, they're good babies. You're a good mama. Do you love your babies? You're a good girl. Yeah, you're a good girl, Luna.